In today's Ask Anthony, I am appreciative of our large military community here on the First Coast, and I want to be a resource for you. This week, I went to Naval Station Mayport for an Ask Anthony listening session. I met with several military advocates, spouses, and veterans who are working with our service members to solve any problems they may have. What have you learned in your 20 years of being a military spouse?
Oh, that everything's going to be okay. Just to lean on other people. And I think that is one of the hardest things, because if it's in my house, I can take care of it. But sometimes we always can't take care of everything, and we do need to relying on other people.
Kelly Soul has lived the military life, and now she helps our active duty service members and their families with their needs. What are some of the issues you're seeing with some of our military families?
The biggest one right now is food insecurity. That is, you know, with everything going up on the economy, and it doesn't matter if it's the commissary or if it's Winn-Dixie or Publix, it doesn't matter. It's hard to fill your pantry.
From food to budgeting daily expenses, there are experts on our military bases, a lot of them veterans who are ready to help. And what was it like for you as a young service member?
Oh man, I made no money. My base pay back then was like $813 a month.
Retired Navy Chief Jose Sanchez now helps young sailors learn how to manage their money and debt.
One of the things we do is we have strategies that we can help them pay down that debt faster and pay less interest over time.
And mentioning that, new military members often take out loans when they find themselves low on money. I hear these stories all the time where sometimes someone may go to one of these payday loan spots. Why is that not a good idea?
Yeah, so I've seen upwards of 200% interest on loans that service members have gone, and it's easy. That's how they sell it to them. It's quick, easy. You can come into us, and then they're paying high interest rates. And they're seeking out military members because they know that they're a guaranteed paycheck.
Melissa Wilson is with the Navy Marine Corps Relief Society and gives interest-free loans for basic living expenses, car repairs, military pay issues, or emergency travel.
We're available for service members no matter where they are in the world. In 2022, Navy Marine Corps Relief Society helped with $45.9 million in assistance to active duty service members and their dependents. And Mayport alone, we helped with over $1 million on this space, helping service members with those needs.
There's a lot of scams that I think really target elderly populations, and so we've had a number of retirees who have come in and people are trying to scam them or taking their credit cards or just really get them into a bad financial situation.
Lieutenant Commander Kelsey Reichart is a Navy lawyer. She says legal help is available on base for active duty service members, dependents, and retirees.
If you are on a mission or getting ready to deploy and you have a serious legal issue, it's hard to focus on the mission, and it's hard to, get ready to deploy, and you're worried about your family, and you have so many things to think about. So kind of our job is really just to make sure that we can take care of you and your families, and so you can focus on the mission, and we can make sure things are okay here at home.
So they did want me to mention there's $1 million sailor program. It's a personal wealth building program for sailors and their family members. That's happening from February 28th to March 1st. You can call 270-6600 for more information. I'm going to post more information about the military resources available on our website, firstcoastnews.com, and in the First Coast News app. I'll have that on our website a little later. If you need the information, you can always email me. And if you want to talk to me in person, join me for some barbecue. I'll be at Burnt Ends Barbecue on San Jose Boulevard next Tuesday from 11 to 1. Once again, that's next Tuesday from 11 to 1. And remember, if you have a problem you just can't solve, if you have any questions for me, email me at askanthony@firstcoastnews.com.
Now, your most accurate forecast from the First Coast News weather team.